Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. So this was just released on Steam a little while ago, and this will be my first experience with the game, other than I logged on for just a little while to kind of get a feel for some of the basics. But this will certainly be my first full game. Now, how are we going to set it up? Normal difficulty is Mercury. I figure if this were Civ 5, Vostok would be equivalent to King, Gemini equivalent to Emperor. I would love to just go ahead and play on Soyuz, which would be, I assume, equivalent to Immortal. But given how much I don't know about this game, I think it makes more sense to play on Gemini and try to get, a little bit of practical knowledge. Other than that, we're going to stick with the default settings of standard game pace and a small map size. Now, we have to designate a sponsor, and a lot of these look good. But I think what I'd like to do is play as Polystralia, because trade routes, especially the trade routes between your own cities, seem very good. They seem better than in Civilization 5. And I'd like to be able to take advantage of that. And by the way, the trade routes with other people are also quite good. So now this is a little tougher. I actually would be happy with any of these, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and opt for a little extra production in each city. I rather like the idea that, we can get things done. And then we're going to go for retrograde thrusters in the hopes that that will help us, get a better start on our first city. If your first city sucks, you almost might as well just re-roll. So let's see. We can start with a worker. We can start with a soldier. I like all of these. Actually, beginning with an extra population sounds really good to me. Why don't we go ahead and try that? So now we just have to pick what kind of world we want. And I'm going to go Terran. I believe that's more or less equivalent to continents on Civilization 5.
Hello, I am the Advanced Integration and Simulation
We will go without advice, thank you. And now we have to pick our spot. We got 2 algae here. I would prefer to be on the coast. So, is this a hill? I don't think so, but this looks like it is. Okay, I don't like having so few land tiles. I guess I'll just come here. For a second I was thinking there was a natural resource, but actually I don't think there is. Yeah, none of them were a hill, I realize now. Alright, fair enough. So, we need to start exploring. We could do an expedition over here. So if you don't know, it's kind of like what an archaeologist would do in Civ 5, where you go over there and you unearth something, and you get a reward for it. All right, so we have to pick what we're going to build first. There's a couple. I would like ecology because a vivarium is good early, and that would unlock ultrasonic fence, which will help keep us safe from the siege worms. But I'm going to go genetics. And pioneering is one I'm going to take very early as well, because I do want to be able to start another colony. All right, we're going to go Old Earth Relic and pass the turn. I did not see the miasma, or I might not have gone there. Oh well. Oh, we got company. Yep, nice to meet you. Okay, so the way this thing works, when we start doing this, we'll use what they call an expedition module. And the interesting thing is we'll use that up in this process, but if we go back to a city, we get another one. You don't have to do anything special while you're there. You just literally go back onto the city tile, and then you'll have another one. So we can't just keep going farther and farther afield and keep doing expeditions if we find things. Which is actually a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, I should say, as I mentioned, this is the first day the game is out. And if you are looking for advanced strategies or a very high level of play. Okay, so we got 30 culture as a result of our expedition. Well, if you're looking for those things on day one, you have come to the wrong place. I will just tell you that. Because I am very much learning the game. Okay, so we have to pick our virtue. And I think what I'd like to do is at least try knowledge. So we'll get plus 10% when healthy for just taking our first one. We'll get plus 10% culture in each city if we can, fill in this first block, which seems reasonable to me. So now I have to make a choice whether I want to go back for another expedition module or go out and try to find some more pods. Now, that choice ended up being made easier by this crashed satellite. So I can pick up a module, do this, then come back again. I mean, that's pretty sweet. So that 30 culture just opened up another one. Since we do have an expedition we're about to do, I think it makes sense to go ahead and take this. It's a shame we didn't grab it before that last one, but it is what it is. We discovered Farbase 1, and we'll get 2 energy and 2 science per turn if we do a trade route with them. Which we might, although it says we discovered them, they sure aren't anywhere nearby. So I got to get the module first. Okay, so now he's got the module. We'll come back out. Fortunately, the aliens aren't attacking us. But yeah, I'm going to go for an extra +1 culture from relics rather than free maintenance. Since I am going to try and have a lot of trade routes, I'm hoping money won't be a problem. I think I'm going to have to let this guy heal up once I finish this. So we're going to have company on our continent.
How may the corporation serve you?
Well, you can serve me by getting the hell off my continent, but I don't think you're actually going to do that. So that kind of sucks. Okay, so what do we want to build now? Well, I have no military at all. I also don't have a worker, by the way, and we could use one of those. But I need somebody who can protect the worker, so let's do that. Plus 15 city hit points from clinics or +1 health. I'm going to go ahead and take the health. We don't need it right now, but I would like to end up with a decent number of cities, and I suspect more health will help. This is going to be tight. How many turns away am I? All right, I'm only 1 turn away from finishing the expedition. There we go. And we've researched a new technology, and yet another guy appears on the field. Brasilia, which I would expect... Wait, what? Isn't it done? Your expedition team salvaged the wreckage of a crashed satellite of some kind. Okay, well, I don't have a module anyway. Now, I didn't mean to swap. I was just going to come in here to kind of reload. Let's go ahead and do a worker. And then we need to pick a new technology. So I could grab pioneering, and that will allow me to do a colonist and trade convoy. I actually think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's more useful in the immediate term than these other things. Cultural burden quest decision. What's that about? Harmony or purity supremacy. So around us we have a little xenomass, a little pharaxite, a little floatstone. So see, depending on which of these things you have more of, like building late game units requires these things. But for example, if you're harmony, you need xenomass primarily. And if you're purity, you need floatstone. Well, none of these are particularly big nodes, so I guess I can just kind of take whatever I want. So if that's the case, what I'll probably do is go this way because it gives me 2 as opposed to just 1. I might as well have my options more open, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't really want to just sit on the miasma, so I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to let my explorer heal because he's very beat up. And then we get to choose between a little more science and a little more culture. And I think at this phase of the game, the culture will probably have a bigger impact. Okay. So I've got my worker. Let's go up here and we'll make a plantation. So they're recommending a cyto nursery, and I'm okay with that. A little extra science, a little extra health. I'm actually more than okay with that. So where do I want this? I think what I'll do is I'll put him on the worker, since the worker is more helpless. And then let's make a plantation, pick up a couple extra food. So it's strange to me, but I guess we get to actually do a second expedition on this same spot. I'm going to be kind of curious to see, how that works. Okay, so now there's going to be a new station near us. If we approve Shackleton, then when I set up a trade route, we'll get 1 culture, 1 production, and 2 science. Or we can go Lalabella and get 4 culture. 4 culture is pretty sweet. Actually, I think I'm going to go that way. I feel like at this stage of the game, 4 culture is a lot. Like, see, I only have 4 culture per turn. So we're literally doubling it. Okay. Oh, wait. Are you sure you want to construct an expedition? This will fail the quest cultural burden. I suppose probably wouldn't be a horrible idea for me to read that quest. The xenomass has great worth. Drain the xenomass lake at the crash site. That's here. So we built an expedition. Okay. Where's that? Drain xenomass. Wow, do I really want to do that? Alright. I hope I get something halfway decent for doing that. Let me just say that. I guess I'll go supremacy.
We fled.
I don't like making decisions like this right now because I really don't know which way I want to go, but oh well. Let's select a perk. I think what I'll do, rather than give him better healing, let's make him a little bit better when attacking. And my explorer... Oh, I have 2 expedition modules now. Okay, I'm just going to admit, I don't fully understand how all this came out. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. It's all good. Okay, let's head over this way. So I need to worry about my energy, or it's a gold equivalent. You can call it money, currency, whatever you like. But I kind of need more than what I've got. I think what I should probably do before I head down too far, we want to come up here. Make sure we discover a path to get to this place. Oh, if possible. It might not be that easy to do a sea-based trade route to them, actually, because it's going to have to go all the way around. Eee. Okay, so my worker finished up here, which is actually pretty sweet. And I'll come down here. You know what I probably need to research next is whatever will let me get to the algae. Let's see. How do I do that? Work barge. Yep, I think that's exactly it. Planetary survey. So we're just going to cap out this central, technology area right from the get-go. He's not on the coast. I just realized that. So I can only do a land-based trade convoy with him. Fair enough. Him or her, whatever. I don't even remember, quite honestly. Okay, and you know what? I just realized now I'm not sure how to do this. Edit. There we go. All right. The great city of Tapcatopia is now in existence. See, before it was so small, I guess it just wasn't worthy of being called that. That doesn't sound arrogant at all, does it? All right, so we'll do an expedition there next turn. Now, what do I want to do next? We can do a trade depot. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That'll let me start doing trade routes and add to production. So I call that a win in every way. Now, I almost started to move off. But let's construct an expedition. And then I get to pick another one of these babies. Earn extra culture equal to 30% net of positive health. I mean, that would be an extra 1 or 2 culture. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I am just a reckless fool. Yeah, so we got another culture out of the deal. I mean, when you're at 5 and you go to 6, you got to realize that's actually a pretty okay increase. It's 20%. 20%. When do you ever get that? Here, let's protect this guy. Okay, we discovered that. What did we get out of this? Your expedition team quickly armed itself, but this proved unnecessary. All right, whatever. So basically, we get a new unit out of it. Fair enough. So now I could go for ecology, and we'll open up the ultrasonic fence, which I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty tempted about that. We could reveal where petroleum is. I started to call it plutonium. Forgive me, please. A lot of these are good. I'm going to go ahead and grab ecology. I've wanted it kind of from the beginning, so I think I'll keep him and the explorer together just in case anybody gets kind of frisky with us. Although, maybe that's not actually all that great a plan. What is this? A desert settlement. Oh, a derelict settlement. Excuse me. Jesus. Where'd that come from? Yeah, we're going to split up. I want to explore this stupid ground sooner rather than later. Yeah, I want to get a colonist going too. We've noticed you've been hunting for salvage and artifacts near our territory. Okay. Oh, I wonder if they consider this near their territory. Whatever. As far as I'm concerned, it's not near their territory, and that's what really matters, I think. So this is another place that we could do an expedition, but I will have used both of the modules, so I either need to build a new explorer or I have to wait until he finishes, goes all the way back to our capital, and then comes back out here. So that's awkward a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build a trade convoy, I think. Before I do that, let's see what's available. It's just trade convoy. Yes, yes. So I'll have my choice of which one I want to take, but I can only use a land-based one at the moment. So I'll go ahead and do it. Is that what I want? I'm really wondering if I would be better off. I feel like I'm going to get hemmed in here. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Change production to a colonist. And then let me get as many hammers as I can. And it's not a lot. My production sucks. Okay, did that help me at all? Not really. Oh well. Yeah. What is a boy to do? Boom. I don't feel good about this start, to be honest. I played a game before I started recording. I played about 100 turns just to get a little bit of a feel, you know, for how the game goes. And I have to admit, I liked my position in that one a lot more. I had a continent all to myself. It was really sweet, but you know, you get what you get sometimes. Actually, you get what you get all the time. It's just sometimes it's better than others. The refugees gratefully agree to so we got an extra population out of it. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm back to 0 modules. Alright, that's a little rough, but hey. Okay, I'm going to try to grab this thing, this resource pod. What do we want to research next? We got ecology, which is great. I just want to pick up all of the basic ones right now. So like physics, engineering, chemistry. We're going to want all of them. I actually am thinking that my money is pretty crap. So maybe we should go for engineering. And that'll open up the thorium reactor. Yeah, I'm really broke. But hopefully that won't last long. Okay, good. Now I can grab the pot at least. There's nothing like that down here, is there? Yeah, I'm kind of wasting time moving him in that direction, I think. Sweet. We picked up 60 energy, and since I'm losing energy each turn... This isn't the nest, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So, poo. Let's just come back. Oh. Didn't know I was going to get kind of hemmed in there. We have another quest decision. +1 production from trade depots or +1 energy. I would kind of rather have the production, but I think given where I am right now, I kind of need to do that. Fair enough. Jeez. They really know how to hem a fella in, man. These guys, look at their borders just growing like weeds over there. They attacked me. I must be near the nest, but... okay, hold on. Wait, I'm actually really confused. I see. I thought I was going to be moving him. I just got a little bit mixed up. So, let me try moving here. Jeez, am I even going to be able to get back this way, or do I have to go all the way down there? I think I do. Wow, this is going to suck. Okay, I want to get out of there. And this is going to take me forever to go down south, but it is what it is, I guess. I'll bring him over this way and see if there's anything up here. Oh, you're kidding me. So I attacked this thing, didn't I? Without meaning to. It seems like I might have. Let's go ahead and finish this off. We'll pick up a little bit more science. And then my worker finished this for the one algae. We're just going to come over and do the exact same thing.
No village was ever ruined.
Sure, I'll work with you. Yep. He's pissed. Okay, I think we're going to leave it here. Now, I will freely admit, in terms of, you know, where we're going in this game, it's not like I have a clear-cut strategy through to the end game. Basically, what I'm trying to do right now is build up some resources and build up a bit of a power base. So we're working on a colonist. We're going to get a second city going. And if I can scout one out, we're going to start a third city as well. Now, I think I'm going to need to go to war against these guys because he's just too close to my capital. And we're going to get too hemmed in. That's my feeling right now. I also will say I kind of want to have at least one war in this game because I haven't really, you know, experienced combat in any meaningful way. I've never tried to take a city in this game or anything like that. So, yeah, I think, and you know, I think it'll probably make the series a little bit more enjoyable to watch as well. So for multiple reasons, I'd like to do that. At any rate, when we come back, we'll see, what comes next. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.